Namaste everyone. Let's start with the class. So till now we have seen Swara Sandhi classification and Vyanjana Sandhi classification, and today we are going to see Visarga Sandhi classification. There are 5 types of Visarga Sandhi. So those 5 types of Visarga Sandhi is called as Visarga Sandhayaha. And the first Sandhi is Lopa Sandhi, and the second Sandhi is Ukaradesha Sandhi. Third one is Repadesha Sandhi. Fourth one is Sakaradesha Sandhi. And the fifth one is Jihva Muliya Upadmaniya Sandhi. So these are the 5 types of Visarga Sandhi. Let's discuss one by one. So today we are going to discuss first Sandhi, which is the Lopa Sandhi. Let's see what is the Lopa Sandhi definition and with the examples. So Lopa Sandhi has different cases. The first case is Lopa means disappearing. Disappearing of Visarga is called as a Lopa. So the first case is when Visarga is preceded by Hrasva Akara. Hrasva Akara means the letter A. When Visarga is preceded by A and followed by any swara other than A. When Visarga is preceded by A and followed by any swara other than A, then Visarga disappears. That is Adesha. See in the table to get more clarity. You can see this. So Purva Varna should be A and Madhya Varna should be Visarga and Paravarna should be any swara excluding A. Then what will happen? Lopa will happen. Lopa means Visarga will disappear. So it should be preceded by the letter A and that Visarga should be preceded by A and followed by any swara other than A. Then Lopa will happen. That means Visarga will disappear. See this example. The example is Arjuna Uvacha. These are 2 words. First let's expand the word Arjuna. A plus Repa plus Jakara plus U plus Nakara plus A. And what is the expansion for Uvacha? U plus Vakara plus A plus Chakara plus A. Now what is our Sandhi definition? When Visarga is preceded by the letter A. Here Arjunaha is there. This is Arjunaha Uvacha. So this Visarga is preceded by the letter A and followed by any swara other than A. Here it is following the letter U. So this satisfies our condition. Then what should happen? What is the change? The change is Lopa will happen. That Visarga will disappear. So here Arjunaha Uvacha, this Visarga will disappear, then Arjuna Uvacha. Only Visarga will disappear. In which case, when Visarga is preceded by the letter A and followed by any swara excluding A, then only this Visarga Lopa happen. That is the first case. Let's see the second case. Second case is when Visarga is preceded by the letter A. The first case is it is preceded by the letter A. Here it is preceded by the letter A, this Dirgha Akara, and followed by any swara or Mrudu Vyanjana. Mrudu Vyanjana means soft consonant. So the condition is when Visarga is preceded by the letter A and followed by any swara or soft consonant, then this Visarga Lopa will happen. Let's understand this with this table. So Purva Varna should be the letter A, Madhya Varna should be Visarga, and Paravarna should be any swara or any soft consonant, Mrudu Vyanjana. Then this Visarga Lopa will happen. The example is, see this, Bhaktaha agachanti. What is the expansion for bhaktaha? Bhakara plus a plus kakara plus takara plus aha. What is the expansion for agachanti? A plus gakara plus a plus chakara plus chakara plus a plus nakara plus takara plus e. Now what is our condition? When visarga is preceded by a and followed by any swara or mruduvanjanam. Here a is there. A is the swara. So it satisfied our condition. So what will happen now? Adesha is this Visarga Lopa will happen. So this Visarga will disappear. So then what will happen? Bhakta agachanti. Only Visarga will disappear. That's it. These are the first two cases. First one is it is preceded by the letter A, and the second case is it is preceded by the letter A. These are the first two conditions. Let's see next two conditions. The third condition is, see this, when the words saha and yeshaha, any of these words are there, when the words saha or yeshaha are followed by any swara other than a. When saha and yeshaha are followed by any vowel other than the letter a, then visarga will disappear. Understand this with this table. Purva varna should be saha or eshaha. Madhya varna should be visarga. Paravarna should be any swara except the letter a. Then what will happen? Visarga will disappear. The example is eshaha eva. Why eshaha came here? Because when the words saha or eshaha are there, then only this is applicable. So here eshaha is there. That's why this condition, this is the example for this condition. Eshaha plus eva. First let's expand eshaha. A plus shakara plus aha. What is the expansion for eva? A plus vakara plus a. Now is it satisfying our condition? See, here eshaha is there, okay, and followed by any swara excluding a. Here it is following the letter A. A is the swara. So it satisfied our condition. And what should happen now? Lopa will happen. Visarga Lopa. So this Visarga will disappear. And finally, Yeshaha plus Eva became Yesha Eva. And we should not club this both, because here Visarga Lopa happened, right? That should be clear here. That's why I did not club these two words. In the other earlier cases also, I did not club those two words. That Visarga Lopa should be clear. So, Yesha Eva. Like this we need to write. And the last case is when Visarga is preceded by any swara excluding a. When Visarga is preceded by any swara except a and followed by repa, then Visarga Lopa will happen. So understand this with this table. Purva Varna should be any swara except a. Madhya Varna should be Visarga. Paravarna should be repa. Then this Visarga Lopa will happen. Along with this Visarga Lopa, the Purva Swara, that previous vowel, will get elongated. This, after this Lopa, once it happened, that Visarga disappear. After this, for that previous vowel, that Purva Swara is elongated. Let's understand this with example. See this. Bhanuhu Rajate. First let's expand this Bhanuhu. Bhakara plus A plus Nakara plus Uhu. And the expansion of Rajate is Repa plus A plus Jakara plus A plus Takara plus A. Now what is our condition? Our Visarga is when Visarga is preceded by a swara except A. Here Visarga is preceded by Nakara. Nakara is what is Nakara? Here Visarga is preceded by the letter U. U is a swara. And this swara is excluding A, right? Here A is not there. So it satisfied our condition. And it is following Repa. So it satisfied all our conditions. Now what will happen? Visarga will get disappears. This Visarga will get disappear. Along with this, the previous vowel, this U get elongated. Elongated means it will become Dirgha. Earlier it is Hrasva. Now it will become Dirgha. Earlier it was short vowel. Now it will become long vowel. What is the long vowel of U? U is the long form. So Bhanuhu became Bhanu. Visarga disappeared and Bhanu became Nu. Bhanu Rajate. This is the example for fourth case. Let's revise all the four cases once again. So the first case of Lopa Sandhi is, the first case of Lopa Sandhi is when Visarga is preceded by the letter A and followed by any swara excluding A. Then this Visarga Lopa will happen. That is first case. And the second case is when Visarga is preceded by the letter A and followed by any swara or mrudu vyanjanam, which is a vowel or soft consonant. Then this Visarga Lopa will happen. This is the second case. And what is the third case? Third case is this when Visarga is preceded by the words Saha or Eshaha and followed by any swara except A. Then Visarga Lopa will happen. This is the third case. And what is the fourth case? The last case. The fourth case is when Visarga is preceded by any swara except A and followed by Repa. Then Visarga Lopa will happen. Along with this, for the previous vowel will get elongated. Means earlier it was short vowel, now it will become long vowel. Along with this Visarga Lopa, that vowel will become elongated. And the example is Bhanuhu plus Rajate. Bhanu Rajate. So these are the four cases of Lopa Sandhi. So in the next class, we'll discuss about the next Sandhi. The second Sandhi we'll discuss. So thank you all for joining. I'll close this class now.